Well, I figured it out. The thing about the Republicans is that they're basically cheapskates, okay? They talk a lot of people into believing that these tax monies that they pay are actually being sent off to the black people or the poor people or wherever. A lot of the money that the people pay here in America as taxes go to Republican interests overseas, like the new Halliburton headquarters in Dubai. And how about the Bush Ranch down in, where is it, Paraguay? uh, Really about 10% go to welfare programs, maybe 20% go to roads and schools, things that we actually need. 70% of our tax money at least goes to war, which is a closed loop, a closed system where these Republicans, these cheapskate people, these ungenerous, anti-generous types are allowed to keep the money within their own little circle and grab wherever they can, whenever they can. They lie, they cheat, they steal, and they are not good for America. They hoard cash. The corporations that are dependent on Wall Street for their largesse. There is a big surfeit of news available to you today about all these corporations hoarding cash. Next time you're short of cash and you need to know where the cash is, think of these corporations and think of Wall Street. Also think about I can't exactly remember the exact amount, the loads of cash that were taken over on C-130s. I think there was actually 360 tons of $100 bills taken over to the Middle East during the first 14 months of Gulf War II. That would be GW2, like George W. You got it. You understand. You know what's going on. Now, the one thing that is going to happen here, because of what the Tea Party animals have produced, and although they said they were going to take over a lot of things here with this Tea Party propaganda and these meetings and these I don't know, power shows, was that they were going to sweep the board, and that didn't happen. They ended up with quite a lot less than they thought they were going to have, although they did make some gains. The new Speaker of the House, he is just a penny-pinching fool, and actually he admitted to the penny-pinching, but not the fool part, but just by listening to his rhetoric and studying his past, you can see that he's just a Nazi in American clothing, and those people are just other foreign interests are behind them. The Nazi thing is just a show to keep the people always at each other's throats. And now we have in our government a perfect division, just like our foreign attackers like to have. This is going to stop anything that the Democrats want to do, and of course it's going to stop anything the Republicans want to do. I would like to mention too that a lot of this closed loop system, this money system like Rove is party to and beneficiary of, it has to do with electing people of their own type. They will spend money if it serves their purpose. They will give you a job if you submit to them, which is big time part of their purpose here, peeing this cup for us, and don't forget to pay your insurance. And if you use drugs of any kind, even if it's recreational drugs, don't do it unless you're buying our drugs and spending big money for it. So that's the way it is here in America 2010, and all the people that are totally afraid and scared of losing their jobs are still peeing in cups and still submitting, and now they voted in the cheapskate party again. And so the ungenerosity to Americans will continue, and the money will continue to be funneled out overseas to these Republican interests who cannot innovate, who cannot produce, cannot manufacture without illegal workers or child labor like in the past, or by farming it out overseas, because they are always dependent upon raping the people for their profit. And that's the bottom line. The sooner you understand that, America, the better, but it doesn't look like you're going to understand it anytime soon, and that's just a shame.